towards Oklahoma City with it.
Yeah, New York undercover and it was over. But I speak for that. Even like the bars, you saw the elder bars. All y'all young about this. You heard the bars got on? Did the bar? Hey, dog. Bobby's a bar. My nigga, one time for Bobby's a bar.
That's a big time move and a big time finish. Good play to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible. And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Pulled loose, stolen by Bosch. On the alley-oop pass, and the cut by O'Neal.
How about the reach of O'Neal there? A huge target for his teammates on these alley-oops.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, bring it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did speak briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. He told me it's always a challenge when you face a team this opportunistic. He said those guys are going to look to take advantage of any weakness. We have to really communicate defensively tonight. Guys, back to you.
Great update, David. Thanks. It'll be fascinating, Greg, to watch them try to slow down the shooter.
No question. That's the focus defensively. But then, on the offensive end, they have to get production of their own. The way this league is going, you have to play great defense, and you have to score to keep up.
Here is Durant. After the made shot from Dwayne Wade. Stolen by O'Neal.
Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync. They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Ball's not loose. Kemp passes to Westbrook. Over in the corner, Allen. Kept alive.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now here's Jones. Katie with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. James against Wade. And the turnover again by Oklahoma City. Here's Wade. 8 points for him. He's looking for James and pops. And embedded alley-oop jam.
And what's amazing to me, how little James has lost athletically.
Under trailing by 9. Right wing. Jones against Westbrook. It's stolen by Jones. And he lobs it up toward the rim and stolen by Payton. Outside Westbrook. Offline with his 3. Miami leading by 9. Wade finds James. Bosch with it. Good ball movement here by Miami. Wade from outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Katie with it. And Bosch picks him up defensively. Here's Durant. And it's sent back by Bosch. And he's able to get it back.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Near the three-point line, it's Wade. It's in. He's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And first time for the game called for Oklahoma City. Kemp passes to Westbrook. Over Hardaway. Second shot opportunity. And Westbrook with the layup.
Like how confident Westbrook is close to the rim. Gets high off the ground. his shot quickly.
Oh, right side in position.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen. Outside Dragic. Oh, and they get away in the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Westbrook wide open. He fired. And it's Westbrook again missing. Rice passes the right side. Kemp with the steal. Now here's Westbrook from outside the arc. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Whether he's attacking the basket or squaring up from long range, Westbrook is always safe.
Dragic gets the bucket.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. That's on the way. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Dragic across the right side. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there. The Heat have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he makes the first.
Whiteside has to keep working on his free throw shooting. Teams have no problem putting him at the line.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 16. And Morning sends it in. Rice passes to Morgan. And Morning throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
A different look for Miami. And 52 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Kemp against O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. And it's Wade with the rebound.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And finished off by LeBron.
And it's the versatility. No matter what LeBron concentrates on, it's possible he could lead the league in that.
They're trailing by 20. KD looking around. It's blocked by Shaq. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. And Shaq with the slam.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they maintain their focus.
Deflects the pass. James finds Wade. Just on the clock. And it's Miami with another.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead. Falling on the right guy at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Wayne Wade, he's been the guy making things happen for the Miami Heat. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on the show, guys.
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Taking a look at the Thunder. They've got Johnson. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Kemp is out there with Allen. And it's Ingwood in at the 4-man position. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. his first 3 points of the game.
And this is Allen's game. One of the quickest releases we've ever seen. Amazing shooting off that pass.
Here's Westbrook. Stolen by Wade. On pass to Bosch. Kemp with the steal. Johnson, the pass to Allen. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
I'd say you have to body him up, but who has the body to keep Kemp from getting where he wants to go?
To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Westbrook. And Johnson now top of the key. And he hits the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Miami leading by 19 points. To the middle. It's deflected. Stolen by Haywood. 3 on 3. And it's sent in by Bosch. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. Oh, and there's the alley. And James throws it down.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, no, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. Now, here's Westbrook. He has 7. 13 feet away. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot. Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jones. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Westbrook. Pull up Jay. Great shot. Off. And it's Miami the other way. Kemp with the steal. And now it's Westbrook running. He can go all the way. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size.
Launch kicks to Shaq. Shot clock at 5. And so Miami again turning it over. And the Thunder with some changes. Paul George comes in for Allen. And it's Ellison for Russell Westbrook. Thunder trailing by 21. Johnson, the pass to Ellis. Over O'Neal. That one off the back iron and out.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Got a piece of it. Wade with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Wade dishes to O'Neal. Here's Haywood. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. George has got the ball. Over James. And Wade sends it back.
One of the all-time great shot blockers at the off-guard position. None other than Dwayne Wade.
And taken away by Johnson. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Ellis throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Grady lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And so James will bring it up for Miami. They have a 19-point lead, and it goes down 2 points. 16 points for Dwayne Wade.
Okay, D-Wade. He's played a physical brand of basketball his entire career.
And here's Ellis from beyond the arc. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the net. He's had a handful of seasons in the top 10 in assists. Wade is a gifted passer.
They're trailing by 20. Poked away. Johnson outside. That's to Haywood. Ellis outside. On deep. Offensive rebound. Kemp can't hit.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue. The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
A nice shot by George.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Heat leading by 17. down low. Oh, here we go. Ellis has got the best red chance. And it's George missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. He could have tried to force a shot there. Instead, LeBron keeps his eyes up, finds an open teammate.
They're trailing by 19. Johnson with the bounce pass. They double him with LeBron. Jones up top, defended by George.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in. Over the surface.
So smooth. Latrey. And Shaq with the rebound. Shaq's got his fifth rebound in this one. Passed away. It's up a three. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Ellis outside. But they recover. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Johnson against Wade. 1:31 left to play in the first half.
An assist like that signified the remembrance of a terrific ball movement.
Jones has gone a perfect 3 for 3 so far. And the whistle blows in the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
And when you're trying to cut into the lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that. You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
We've got 1:13 left in the first half of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
And it's Bosch in the corner. Looks for Mourning, gets it to him. Hammers the alley through.
Yeah, I love the athleticism of Mourning. More so, though, the motor. And you saw it on display there with the alley-oop.
Now here's Durant. Not loose. Here's Ellis. Passes it to Lewis. Here's Payton, and it's sent back by Bosch. But he stays with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Sigma. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Got a piece of it. In transition, here comes Miami. And now here comes Durant all alone. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know, people underestimate the speed of Durant. He gets up court quickly.
Smith the best to Mourning. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And what a show being put on here for the home fans. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Dwayne Wade has been all over the floor tonight. He had 21 points, 3 steals, and now with the second half about to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Dwayne Wade really has his fingerprints all over this one.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again. And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chris Bosh is out there with O'Neal. And there's Dwayne Wade. Then it's Jones. And it's LeBron with the small forward. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Everything is working for D-Wade. He is turning back that clock.
Outside Westbrook. Now the pass to Durant. It's stolen by Wade. On pass to Bosh. Takes the alley-oop pass and takes it down.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. And the basket by Wade.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Westbrook against Jones. Here's Payton.
Officer, you stated that you've been on the police force at the time you pulled Joel over for about a month, just under a month. Is that right? I graduated from the police academy in February. I was out of the academy for about a month, yes. About a month and so you had a supervisor with you at the time. At the academy, did you receive, I believe, I don't remember if you testified on direct, but did you receive any DUI specific training? Yes, there was 40 hours within the academy that was devoted strictly to DUI. 40 hours. You were taught how important it is to follow your training at the academy. Because the jury, the judge, the prosecutor would rely on it, right? You were trained to write complete, detailed, and accurate reports. Yes. Citations.
Westbrook's got 4 assists now tonight.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
Why is it important to make a complete record of everything that occurred during the stop? I put down the facts about why is it?
Doing great things at the offensive end. 3 through 4 to start this half.
You document everything in the case? In this case, did you make a complete and accurate and full report? We do not make reports on DUIs and Class A misdemeanors within that. But I did not make a report, but I had my citation that I created that night. In the citation, did you note everything important that you saw? I put the elements on the citation myself to fill the elements. Anything important would be in the citation, correct? I can't put everything in there, but I put in facts about it. Or if something is important, but you don't put in the citation, you recall it from memory. Everything you remember. Do you remember everything from all your case files? No. But you remember everything about Joel crystal clear. And you remember every little bit of what happened that night clearly. That's what you're testifying to today. So anything that is not in this citation, can you testify to that as well today? If there's something else. So you do not have a complete citation? I have the elements in that citation. But you're telling the court today, and the ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this is an incomplete citation. I'll move on, Judge. We do not have a video recording for this case, do we? No. So we just have to rely on your testimony. You completed your training on February 13th of this year. Does that sound right?
Defensively, they had no answer for him this period, and he continues to stay aggressive.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Swing. In the morning.
And that one falls for Jones.
Wake your fucking ass up. First catch.
Chicken noodle soup over a matzo ball. Would that be racist?
Because you're right. Chicken noodle soup. It's not fried. So.
That's Mike Epps. It's a new AOL original series. That's Racing for Mike Epps, which debuted a couple weeks ago, right?
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago on AOL. Man, you know this guy had to be the Hangover, Friday After Next, Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins, Hancock, Next Day Air, Resident Evil, man. The list goes on and on again. Stand-up specials. You know him from the corner at the corner store with the brown paper bag. That liquor store. Hanging out in the hood near you, the one and only Mike Epps, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Governor.
Mike, what's up, man?
Man, I can't call it sweat. What's up?
Chillin', man. You gotta have to be bad.
Can I come for him?
What you wanna do, man?
You got bad bitches in here.
Oh, wait, hold up, man. I don't think you gonna do that.
Like that.
Oh, okay.
He the only one who can call it that, though.
Y'all got all giddy.
No, because we gave him sort of like a breast hug this morning, a double breast hug, so he just instantly became our tag teammate. He got, we tag team level, he was just like, word.
What you gonna do with him, Troy?
Mike, what's up, man? If I call him a bitch, we don't talk for a week. Mike Epps call him a bitch. Yeah, Mike, I understand it, man.
I said the same thing to Snoop. I'm like, man, you get a chance to say these things. He called my mother, my sister, my wife one time. He said, man, Mike, you got some bad business with you. And they laughed. I said, Mama, do you realize you just called me a bitch? He's like, I know, it's Snoop is silly. I said, oh, no.
Man, it's a double standard, Mike. Hey, man, you just brought up something. Geraldo Rivera said that, what did he say? The Huffington Post, that hip-hop messed up black kids.
Hip-hop killed black kids. He said so many black lives have been taken because of hip-hop.
That be one of the most misinformed perspectives I've heard in such a long time. But it has nothing to do with the history of, black people in America, starting from slavery and down to public school systems telling us and how we're educated, families being, broken up because of injustice system, criminal system being weighted heavily against people of color. Has nothing to do with that. It has everything. You know what I mean? Like that's so misinformed. I'm not a fan of his, but what I saw hip hop do is save lives. Right? So I saw a lot of people like P. Diddy or Jay-Z or whoever, become music moguls and give people opportunities, give them jobs, and make a lot of kids who might have done something otherwise aspire to be something great.
That's right. Come on, preach. Come on, don't stop. Preach.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. You would think after I said all this stuff, have to be that Mike might invite me to do a cameo on one of his movies.
I'm saying.
Man.
You can get that, Sway. You can get that. Yeah, man, that was crazy that he said that. I think it's a generation gap too, where our mothers and guys his age, they don't understand what that music and that era did for us. So they look at the ignorant part of it. And I think it's an ignorant part of everything. That's like me telling my mama and my daddy and them that back in the day when, like we smoked weed like it ain't nothing, it blew my mind that in the 70s, everybody was snorting cocaine. Like it wasn't crazy, like it wasn't bad. But now it's taboo. You see somebody, a nice looking girl just sitting there. You're like, damn, she's a crackhead.
Any club in New York, you can see that. Man, you got this show. But before we go to the show, now we have Harry Spears came up.
Oh, he was cool.
Yeah, and Harry made a comment. He kind of went in, and we believe he was referencing Kevin Hart, your good buddy. And he was talking about, that is your buddy, man.
Yeah, he's my friend. He's black.
Yes.
Let's say that. He get a pass because he's a black guy.
Yeah, because he's a black guy?
Yeah, he's black. At the end of the day, any beef or any problem you think I got with somebody out here, if he's black, that's the past. That's the past.
He good, right?
What did he say about it?
He was just almost putting it down that as a stand-up comedian, when you're doing stand-up, like on the stage, that you shouldn't have like that help you with your stand-up act. Like I've seen you go on stage and I can sit and freestyle the whole show. It was funny, I saw you at the Garden last year. And we felt like, well, this difference doesn't make. We thought that happened anyway. Like, he's making 15 movies a year, and, you know, we got a piece of it. Yeah. Oh, okay. You know, he's making 15 movies a year, and he might be busy. Here's what Harry Spears said.
Kevin probably won't even comment on this if he even hears it. And even if he did, again, I'm a small dot in his world. So to address me is, for what? You know what I mean? But niggas know, they recognize game. Let's put on the cameras in the lights, like, and when it's me and you, we be looking at each other's eyes.
Okay, so I want to ask Mike Epps, being a stand-up comedian, does it matter if stand-up has a team of people that helps you write your act? Answer that up next. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5, Mike Epps. Sway in the Morning, Shade 4-5. We've got Mike Epps here. He got the new series, That's Racist, with Mike Epps.
Yeah, man, and it's so good, man, because a lot of people Sway. When they hear it, that's racist. They think I'm talking about racism. And the show is about stereotypes. Like, you know, we get upset when, you know, when a white person walks up to you in your car and you Tyrone. You're like, why would you gotta be Tyrone, bro? You know, that's a stereotype. Ain't nothing but a white Tyrone.
I could about do a song about it. But it's true. We got, if it came from somebody else, we get Leroy. We actually get pissed off.
Yeah, we get pissed off. And the show is about stereotypes. So what we did was we went and interviewed all these different races about these stereotypes. And some of them got offended. Like the Muslim guy that I interviewed, he got offended and just came off wrong and said, oh, you know, all black guys smoke crack. And I was like, wow. I'm like, where you get that at? And then he started talking about how many kids we got. And I'm like, dude, go down to the child support office and you'll see how many white baby daddies is out here. You know what I mean? There's a lot of white baby daddies and white baby mamas. It's just a stereotype about us. Some of it's true and some of it's not, you know, but the kissing one is kind of true.
That's a lot of true. It ain't no kind of true. It's a lot of true. I got chicken today. I got chicken now.
You want some chicken, Mike?
Shit, we got two kinds of chicken. Barbecue chicken and roasted chicken.
My cousin, look, that's my cousin Cleve visited for us, Mike.
What's that, Cleve?
Yeah, and the beef made us some good, man. We got chicken from
And
everywhere,
pepper.
man.
We got chicken. Yeah, we got chicken and soil. My dude, it was presented nicely. Y'all been in it already. That was from home, Mike. You know what I'm saying? They eating food at the job. Whole food.
Every Spears, man. Every Spears. Right here.
Kevin probably won't even comment on this if he even hears it. And even if he did, again, I'm a small dot in his world. So to address me is, what? But niggas know, they recognize game. Let's put all the cameras in the lights, like, it's me and you. We're looking at each other's eyes.
Now, when he's talking about he says Kevin Hart has writers in the stand-up, which I personally, Mike, I'm not a comedian. I don't see what the problem is. It feels like y'all got an expression called tagline, right? Where you might come up with an idea and another comedian might build on it. Let's give you a tagline. So what's wrong with Kevin Hart or any other stand-up has people that assist them in their stand-up routine? Not on screen, not, you know, on HBO specials or nothing, but on the stage stand-up. Something wrong with that? Or what was that ideology in your opinion?
I mean, you know, in the history of comics, there's always had Richard Pryor had right. Richard Pryor had, and like you said, there's taglines and stuff like that. Paul Mooney used to tagline Richard Pryor and stuff like that with the writers. Where it gets out of hand is that when your writers are sitting in regular little comedy clubs and they listening to comics who haven't made it yet, and they take it to you and give it to you, and then you're already on a big platform, and you using some young comics just, and you don't even know you're using it. That's what happens. So you see this dude, this mega comedian that's on a platform. Everybody thinks he's funny and everybody thinks he's good at what he do. And little do they know, he got workers out there that's sitting around and say, because that's what the writers do. They sit there and they look at a comic and say, he ain't gonna make it. And they give fans a joke.
That's what happens.
All day long.
All day long?
All day long. And the young dude is like, he just took my joke. You know, and guess who's the guy? The young guy who's joking with, he's alive. And guess who look like you jealous? The young guy. Guess who look like you picking him apart? The young guy. You know, and that's the thing. That's the hard part about it. I'm proud of Kevin because he's a black man and he's doing his thing. And I know him personally, and I know that he works hard to get to where he's at. And I think the reason why a lot of comics, Harry Spears, different people and stuff like that, poking him because he's just like a normal comic, man, like everybody else. That's just like I said something about Chris Rock on Tom Joyner, and they went crazy. And Chris Rock called a couple of people and had him call this writer dude named Rodney and asked, I didn't even do nothing to Mike. I'm saying to myself, you destroyed Shucky Ducky's career, bro.
How? Shucky Ducky, the comedian?
Man, Chris Rock went on Def Comedy Jam and said, Shucky Ducky need to write some jokey wokies. See what I'm saying? And now Shucky Ducky is an announcer on at the Ring and Bone Circus.
The Ring and Bone Circus?
Yeah. And I seen Shucky Ducky one time. I said, you ain't cracking jokes no more. He said, oh man, Chris Rock destroyed my career. Ever since he said that joke, man, I ain't been able to get the joke off. Nobody knows that. But see, if you pick on somebody on another level, on the level that where everybody can see you, you're a boy. If a dude is shorter than you, you're a boy. If a dude is a guy who plays on the side with politics with the gay folks, you're a boy. You do any of that, you mess with anybody that's in the eyes of that, you're a boy. You don't have no opinion. I can't say nothing about Kevin Hart. First thing they're gonna say, you jealous. Period. You know, if I say something about Chris Rock, you're jealous. You know, I gotta go with at the hardcores. I gotta go with at the game and the 50 Cent and the Snoops and the, so they won't think that. You know, but the business is it's just like, to me, it's like a dope game to me. You know what I mean? And when I was young, when I was out there trying to sell little drugs and stuff like that, there was always some corny ass dude there with the kingpin. I'm like, how this nigga, the kingpin in my neighborhood? And the real hardcore nigga that's a real hustler that got the respect didn't have the money. There was some sucker that you watch grow up in school. You know this dude is a square. How is he the kingpin? Everybody want to rob him. You can't catch him later. You know?
How do you see Kevin Hart?
No,
I can't put in work though.
But when I say that, well, him compared to me, he's a square. He's well trouble than me. You know what I mean? And whatever little beef that we had or whatever this and that, when we did get in an argument, and we start cracking jokes on each other, because that's how that beef started. The beef started with me cracking a joke. I was talking about him like, oh, look at you got some ugly shoes, blah, 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 blah. And he went there and started talking about my career. You see what I'm saying? You got personal on me, and then you showed me that, guess what, you wanted to challenge me on my business, on my career. We was talking about personal stuff, like I talked about you with Black Roach, and you said I look like Antoine Dotson, how'd your kids, how'd your wife. Yeah, that was funny. You said I look like Antoine Dotson, how'd your kids, how'd your wife.
You was laughing, Mike? You was laughing with each other?
I went straight to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and said, do I look like this nigga a little bit?
You asked yourself.
I did. Because I had a scarf on my head when the nigga said it.
That's what made a lot of people. I remember TMZ was reporting that beef when it spilled over to Twitter was fake.
It wasn't no beef. If Kevin Hart was like, what's the dude off the time machine and all that?
Oh, Craig Robinson.
Craig Robinson. If Kevin Hart was his size, I'd kick his ass. I'd knock his teeth out of his mouth. That's how I am. But that little dude right there, I'm gonna get my daughter to slap the shit out of him. If I have a problem. Yes, I got a daughter his height that'll knock him out. My little daughter's real, but I love Kevin. Kevin's a nice little brother. The only problem with that is that he's like Kim Kardashian. The social media it's a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. And these kids want to be lied to. You know, I started off in the business, and a lot of us are bitter because of this. Me, Bill Bellamy, Chris Tucker, all of us, none of us had them kind of followers. Because guess what? That shit wasn't around when we was coming up. Def Comedy Jam, wasn't no damn Twitter, wasn't no social media. But now, you can set it up where, guess what? I got all these people following me, and I'm putting out a perception that I'm bigger than what I am. You know, and now it's gonna take 30 movies to find out. Guess what? You ain't in no fucking time. But it's too late. I got $200 million. I done tricked the shit out of y'all. I got all this money, all these celebrity friends, and now, you know, I'm gone in the wind. Meanwhile, the funny nigga that's really raw, that got the real talent, they don't even notice that no more because these kids are so shallow. There's more squares and non-funny motherfuckers and non-talented people in the world than it is people that can recognize. If you ain't got no talent, and you're not that, of course you can't recognize the real. Hell no. So I got 10 real people recognizing me, and you got 1 million fake motherfuckers knowing you that can relate to you. Okay, but that's the society. Now it'll be another little dude that'll come along behind Kevin that's gonna make him shitty. We don't even know him yet. He in high school fucking up right now.
Sway in the morning, Shade 45. We got Mike Epps in here.
Yeah.
All right, we got Brian from Indiana. What you want to say to Mike, Brian? Brian.
Yo.
Brian, you not there?
He said he was from Indiana.
Yo, okay, there you go. You almost got it.
Sorry, man. What's going on with your Mike? How you doing, bro?
Where you from, GI?
Nah, I'm from Indianapolis.
You from Nashville, East Side?
Yeah, I'm from East Side. We're here all.
Post Road. Ooh, it's ugly over there.
Nah, I'm on 56 and all like that.
Oh yeah, you alright.
Yeah. Man, I went to your show, man. It was funny, but I'll tell you, I don't remember nothing you said, man. We was a little tilted.
Okay.
Well,
don't come to my show fucked up no more. Wait till after.
Hey, I just had a question, man. How many cousins do you got in Indianapolis, man? Why is everybody related to you?
Because I do got 100 cousins.
For real?
My grandmother had 10 kids.
Oh, okay.
And each kid got about 7 kids. And their kids got kids. So I'm related to the whole city.
I know, because every time I'm like,